Hello class, this is a video tutorial on the proofs for the sum of angles for tan, as well as the difference of angles for tan. Now you'll see that once you've seen the steps for this one, it's actually nearly identical to this one. So here we go. So first, as you can see, we're going to use this identity here, that tan theta is sine over cos. So using that simply, if I do tan of a plus b, that just simply means sine of a plus b over cos of a plus b. Now, just using the pre-established proofs that we've seen of these identities, sine of a plus b is this identity here. So you can pause and copy along as well, but hope you can see it's rather straightforward that I'm going to use this identity here. In the exact same way, the denominator is cos of a plus b. Well, I'm just going to copy paste that identity that we've established before. There we go. Now for this one, it's not as straightforward as to know what to do for this one. For this, I'm going to divide everything here by cos A, cos B. So it's going to be dividing by cos A, cos B for everything, for every expression here. So this is going to become, so I'm going to color code it here. This numerator, this one is divided by, let's do this in orange, divided by cos A, cos B. So cos A, cos B. This one is also divided by cos A, cos B. Now that is the division. This is now copying out that fraction line. These two are also going to be divided. So cos A, cos B is going to be divided by cos A, cos B. And this one is also going to be divided by cos A, cos B. Now, you might be thinking this would change the value, but effectively what you are doing, you are multiplying by 1 on cos A, cos B, that's in the numerator, all over 1 over cos A, cos B. So you're multiplying by 1 in this instance. But now, because we've multiplied in that manner, sine A, cos B over cos A, cos B, hope you can see that these two cancel, leaving you with sine A, cos A. This becomes tan A. And all of this all cancels out. This becomes 1. Likewise, this here, oh, no, sorry, not 1. That's sine B, cos B. That's going to be tan B. This one as well. Cos A cancels. Cos B, that cancels. Plus sine A, cos A becomes tan A. And sine B, cos B becomes tan of B. And there is our proof. Tan A plus B is this identity that we have here. And there is our proof. Now that we've seen this, you can probably guess we're going to do the exact same thing for the difference of tan A and B. So, again, just copy pasting all of these. Tan A minus B is going to be, well, it's going to be these two. Just copy pasting this to make it easier for myself. all over. There we are. And using these identities, sine A minus B is this identity that we've established before. So copying that. Likewise, our denominator is this identity that we've established before. Now, in the exact same way, we're going to divide by cos A, cos B. So divide by cos A, cos B. So in the exact same way here, really, I could just take this step here but change this. Well, this is a bit confusing here. This is the equivalent to this step. This minus should change, should be a plus. And likewise, this plus here in the denominator should change here. And as you can see from this point, cos B cancel. We are left with sine A cos A, so that's tan A. There's that minus, so minus. Cos A's cancel, leaving us with sine B cos B, that's minus tan B all over. All of this becomes 1 plus, and I hope you can see here, sine A cos A, sine B cos B, that becomes tan A tan B. And there is our proof for the difference of angles for tan. So I hope that's giving you an insight into the proofs of these identities for the sum and difference of angles for tan. Hope to see you in the next video where we look to establish the proofs for the double angles, so sine, cos, and tan of 2A. Hope to see you then, and best of luck.